Hey, and welcome back. It's Kelly, the Eclectic Empath, and it has been just a couple weeks since we last saw each other, and I guess we can go ahead and address the elephant in the room. My hair is in some in-between stages, so let's not talk about it. Yes, I know it looks like straw. You should feel it. It's 100 times worse than it looks. All right, with that said, we are back in the kitchen. And we have a poetry shout out. Now, if you're new to my channel or you haven't seen one of my poetry shout outs before, basically what happens is I don't leave my house very much. And sometimes while I'm walking around the house, doing my thing, talking to my cats, you know, the usual things that strange people like me do, I get these ideas in my head where words just start going around. And when that happens, I write them down. Sometimes I share them with you. And that's the case this time. Now, this one, I would normally give you a setup, but I don't even know what to say about it. I was scrolling through social media. You know, there's a lot of opinions going back and forth. There's a lot of negativity going back and forth. There's a lot of all sorts of stuff going back and forth. I myself am a very opinionated person, and you know, I have negative thoughts too every now and then, but at the end of the day, I try to live by a certain standard that I've set for myself so that I don't let it get to me when we don't jive necessarily. So anyway, I'm gonna do a poetry bad rhyme reading for you today, just giving these thoughts, and I'm inviting you. You're going to interpret it however you're going to interpret it, no matter what kind of setup I give you. So I'm going to invite you to give your interpretation. If you feel like you have some thoughts on what this is all about, you go ahead and you put it in the comment section. You share your thoughts with me. But to me, it's a bad rhyme. It's a string of feelings. It's some words, and there's some heart in there too. So, with no further ado. Pardon me, we're going to go ahead and put on the serious face and read our bad rhyme. Stay tuned to the end because there's a turn in there too. I'm excited about this one. Do I have time to keep my mind bound to someone else's theory? At any time of the day, there is always a way to find agreeable sources for query. So what are the odds? Let's say the gods. Let's call them X, Y, and Z. This book that they wrote, or look at this quote. It's not just hyperbole. Or look right there. This is worthy to share. The next big conspiracy theory. It's such a rip-roaring hoot to watch them shake in their boots as they live life in fear and in worry. The news source you choose leaves you nothing to lose. Heck, you agree with them fully. You take all you know, off to Twitter you go, and show off your skills as a bully. You take that fact and go on the attack. You find one who dares to disagree. By no mistake, like an earthquake, your anger and rage now go free. I'll keep my mind free from the clutter. Less of the worry, more in the gutter. And so you know, that's what makes us great. For me, there is no need to debate. A mix of beliefs is how you equate. If we disagree, there's no difference to me. Opinions are all your own. It's actions that matter, for respect can be shattered when decency is overthrown. I don't have time to keep my mind bound to any theory. It's just not for me. You be you, I'll be me. Unique individuals living freely. That's all I know. I love you guys, and thank you everyone for all of your support. Please don't take any negativity out of this. Just don't be negative in general. Just nobody's got time for that. Come on, let's get a little more peppy. Let's get a little bit more happy here. Love and light.